JBN will keep you informed. Coming up in the news today, Clarendon teen attacks father with gun during dispute charged. Traffic change for eastbound lanes on Mandela Highway comes Sunday. Central High girl didn't die from dengue, says doctor. Poor no more. Lascelles Chin pleds $50 million annual injection to rescue youth from poverty. And two St James men arrested on lottery scamming charges. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Clarendon teen attacks father with gun during dispute charged. A 17-year-old Clarendon boy has been charged with shooting with intent and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition after opening gunfire at his father during a dispute at their house in Inverness district. The police say the incident happened about 8:45 a.m. on Thursday, July 31. It's reported that during the dispute, the teen pulled a firearm and fired at his father. The police were called and a search of the teen's bedroom was conducted. During the search, according to the police, 3 9mm rounds of ammunition were found. The police say the teen was later accosted in the community and searched, and a black homemade firearm with 1 round of ammunition was taken from him. He was later charged. The police are reporting that the teen is among 4 persons who were arrested following the seizure of 4 firearms and 30 rounds of ammunition in separate incidents across 4 parishes in the last 24 hours. In the first incident, the police say 2 men were taken into custody, following the seizure of a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 30 9mm rounds of ammunition during an operation in Pitford, St James about 8 a.m. yesterday. It's reported that the cellar of premises occupied by the men was searched and the weapon and ammunition found. In the second incident, the teen was held in Clarendon after he attacked his father with a gun. Hours later, about 4:50 p.m., the Savannah police conducted a snap raid at a premises on Seaton Crescent in Westmoreland, where a CZ-99 pistol with a magazine containing 30 9mm rounds of ammunition was seized. A man who was occupying the premises at the time was taken into custody, according to the police. The Hunts Bay police conducted an operation at Pier Lane, Kingston 11, about 12:45 a.m. on Friday, February 1, where a high-point .45 pistol was seized at a premises. No arrest was made in connection with the seizure. The identities of the arrested men are being withheld pending further investigations. Traffic change for eastbound lanes on Mandela Highway comes Sunday. Traffic heading into Kingston along the Mandela Highway will be placed on new driving lanes just after clearing the traffic lights at the Tom Kringle Drive intersection effective on Sunday, February 3. The National Works Agency NWA Communication and Customer Service Manager Stephen Shaw explains that motorists will travel on 2 newly paved lanes located to their right when going across the Tom Kringle Drive intersection in the vicinity of the Nestle headquarters. Shaw says the new lanes, which adjoin the western-bound carriageway, are located on a ramp. As such, he explains that motorists will continue up a gently sloping grade to get onto the overpass bridge at 6 miles, from where they will travel as they would normally do onto either Spanish Town Road or Washington Boulevard. He says the temporary detour was constructed to allow for the continuation of the installation of a box culvert over the Duhane River. The first half of the structure has been completed and facilitated the recent opening of the new westbound lanes along the Mandela Highway. The box culvert is the last major structure scheduled to be built as part of the road improvement project. The traffic change will remain in place until works on the box culvert are complete. The NWA also progress on the US $57 million Mandela Highway reconstruction project is 91% to date. Some 400 meters of final pavement works are still to be done beyond the Tom Kringle Drive intersection to tie in the new carriageways with the existing roadway up to 6 miles, the agency says. Work also continue on completing 2 ramps connected to the overpass bridge, while the construction of remaining concrete jersey barriers is still being done along some sections of the project. Double beam safety rails as well as the requisite directional signs have been installed along the detour ramp to guide motorists. Road users are being reminded that the Mandela Highway remains a 40 km per hour construction zone, and they are expected to operate accordingly in the areas on which motor vehicles have been permitted. Central High girl didn't die from dengue, says doctor. Blood tests have ruled out dengue as the cause of death of 14-year-old Central High School grade 9 student Ariel Foster. The student who died on January 16 was believed to succumb to the mosquito-borne disease. According to Medical Officer of Health for Clarendon, Dr. Kimberly Scarlett Campbell, the blood test showed negative for the dengue virus. I would like the population of Clarendon to trust my judgment and actions. I am not here to deceive anyone or falsify information, she said. I am here to speak the truth and clarify any misconceptions. After being admitted for approximately 1 week and a series of blood tests and other investigations, it was determined that the child died from another cause apart from dengue fever, Scarlett Campbell revealed. She did not disclose the cause of death. Ariel's father, Michael Foster, in an interview, said his daughter had been admitted at Mapen Hospital for less than 24 hours before being transferred to Kingston Public Hospital. Foster said he came home from work one evening and saw her in bed eating dinner, sometime after she reported feeling funny in her stomach. Foster said a doctor allegedly told him that his daughter had lost a lot of blood and that dengue was suspected. The father said after taking Ariel to Kingston Public Hospital, he was told to take blood samples to Andrews Memorial Hospital. When he brought back the results to the doctor, Foster said he was told that his daughter had a virus. Poor no more. Lascelles Chin pledged $50 million annual injection to rescue youth from poverty. Business mogul Lascelles Chin has committed to pumping up to $50 million annually into his newly established Lasco Chin Foundation, the broad objective of which is to break the cycle of intergenerational poverty and crime. Our philosophy is to help Jamaicans who need help. It cannot be that you're making profit and skim it off and don't help people, Chin declared yesterday. Chin, founder and executive chairman of the Lasco affiliated companies and chairman of the foundation, noted that over the last 2 decades, Lasco spent millions to reward the efforts of public servants such as teachers, nurses, and police officers through various programs. However, he contended that there was still a burning desire to do much more, helping the country's at-risk youths in particular. We at Lasco don't worship money. We make enough to be competitive, so we believe in giving back in this way. What we are attempting to do is for the long term. It is not easy, it is not cheap, but we want to make a success of it so that we will have other companies either joining us or doing it separately, he reasoned. Once people see what you are doing, they'll help you more. And we are okay with that because the foundation is the helping and we want it to be much bigger, he reasoned. Chief Executive Officer of the new charitable arm of the Lasco affiliated companies, Professor Rosalie Hamilton, detailed that the foundation has set in motion 2 core interventions guided by a sustainable socio-economic intervention model. One is an SSI internship program. That is a 2-pronged initiative geared at providing beneficiaries with entrepreneurial training and opportunities over a 6-month period. The second phase assists participants with establishing or improving their business through a range of hand-holding interventions for 5 to 10 years. On the other hand, there is an SSI school support program that will target at-risk youth from as early as 10 years of age and partner with primary schools to identify students due to set the primary exit profile PEP who are unlikely to overcome the extreme risk factors affecting their school performance unless they receive assistance. Each student will be offered a consistent long-term professional relationship for approximately 10 years, focused on personal development goals, which will also assist the youth in his or her school, home, and community. The thinking is that we can identify those kids most at risk of being trapped in a life of poverty and criminality. Then we ultimately can tackle, from a long-term perspective, the crime problem we have. So we see our intervention as a long-term, sustainable solution to crime and poverty, reasoned Hamilton. 2 St James men arrested on lottery scamming charges. Detectives assigned to the lottery scam task force yesterday arrested 2 men in Bogue Village, Montego Bay St James, suspected of being involved in lottery scamming. Police reports are that between the hours of 5:30 a.m. and 9 a.m., a house occupied by both men was searched where lottery scamming paraphernalia, including cell phones, laptops, and lead sheets with names, addresses, and telephone numbers of people living overseas were found. The men were taken into custody pending an interview in the presence of their attorneys, the police said. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.